Hello everyone, Rituro here with another episode of Blue and White, my Let's Play video review, video journal of Football Manager 2014, specifically with the Vancouver Whitecaps. Got my water, got a whole evening of Football Manager ahead of me. Let's get right to it. When last we left off, if you were following last time, we won the Voyageurs Cup, yes! Got some silverware, which is good because our regular season performance is pretty darn stinky at this point. So we're currently looking at trying to do something about our disastrous situation in League. I've got a match against the New England Revolution coming up in 5 days. And one thing you may notice is that Carlos Cuevas, who we brought in ostensibly to be the heir apparent to YP Lee, is gone. He was a bust. He's out of here. Walter Vilches is in. He is in as a 31-year-old, and he's only on for 1.7K a week, which is excellent. That's what I want for nice rental defenders. Primarily a center back that we can play out on the left, and he will be playing out on the left because Tierney is doing horribly. Average rating of 6.06 for the season. Atrocious. Though his last 5, 6.32, he is trending, I want to say, up-ish. So hopefully the appearance of Vilches will do wonders for the team. We do have some matches to get to, though. Before that, after the Canadian Championship victory, had matches against New York and Seattle. Continued our losing streak, sadly, in New York, but we were able to pick up a point at CenturyLink Field with a 2-2 draw. So let's go to this New York match first. An away match in Red Bull Arena. Away match is always tricky. Maddox actually got a goal here, which was great. Unfortunately, it was after Tim Carter and Thierry Henry had already scored twice for the Red Bulls. Not good. Cuevas had a horrible game, which, as you can imagine, certainly expedited my decision to get rid of him. Gave Thomas the start again. Certainly didn't perform terribly. Certainly he'd earned the start after his performance in the Voyageurs Cup. Tierney came off the bench, did all right. Kobayashi did all right off the bench as well. And Mane got his legs warm. The run out at the end of the game. But see, 18 shots on target in an away match, 58% possession, 18 shots, 10 on target, I should say, and we come out of that losing 2-1. I mean, frustrating. Definitely frustrating. So let's take a look at the key highlights from this match. Let's see if we can't learn a little bit about why this happened the way it did. Come on, highlights. Come on, highlights. You can do it. You can do it. There we go. All right, Vancouver in their road blue. The Red Bulls in their white and red. So Robles here with the goal kick. Intercepted by Leveron. Out to Camilo. Camilo on the left leaves for Watson. Matt Watson goes back to Dax McCarty. Visiting his old club is Dax McCarty. You may recall we got him off the waiver draft for peanuts. Maddox with a great chance here. Oh my goodness, one of the many good chances actually Maddox would have, so at least he buried one of them. Camilo, that cross falls to Maddox, blasts it off Robles, off the bar and out. That should have given you a key as to what kind of night it was going to be right there. Off the throw-in. Rico gets the ball to Maddox again, but Kimura with the great tackle to stop that before it could go somewhere. Unfortunately, Robles' clearance does actually skip by the defenders, and the ball only as far as Rusin, though. Cahill, however, picks it up in midfield over to Kimura. Goes to Kimura to Christensen. Heath Pierce now, back up to Kimura. To Pierce. Finds Cahill. Out to Christensen. Back to Pierce. Out to Sakagaya, sorry. Eric Alexander out on the right wing. Skips past his marker up to Carter, and the header is in. Carter with the goal. Oh, I believe he victimized either Cuevas or O'Brien on that one. Let's see here. Oh, it's Henry. Thierry Henry, however, will go ahead and score the second goal. There are no replays. There are no replays in replay mode. Some thoughts about offside. Didn't really matter at that point, though. In the second half, Maddox would get the quick reply. First, he has his excellent chance. Sends it wide. Horrible. But off of the Leveron header and the Watson-headed clearance, Camilo does ever so well here to get the ball back to Rio Coker, up to Miller, nicks it forward, into the area. Nice cross from Maddox, who finishes with ease. Unfortunately, that was as close as we would get, considering how it could have very easily been 2-0 Vancouver in the opening with all those chances Maddox had. It is unfortunate. We were only able to get the one, but at least we did get the one. Coming out of here without a goal would have just been cruel. That is the kind of luck I've been having, though. Ugh. Anyway, the match will wind up here as an attempt to manufacture an equalizer gets just that far. Mane can't get himself into that header. And it's New York with the win. Seattle. Now, this match at CenturyLink Field. Jean-Kennedy Hurtado with the own goal actually staked us to an early 2-0 lead. At halftime, Kenny Miller and the own goal from Hurtado left us looking really good. And Thomas had a fantastic game in goal, as you'll soon see. Not the best night out for Maddox. And was Cuevas on the... He was on the bench, so we hadn't gotten rid of him just yet. So this changeover from Cuevas to Vilches is very new. But Evans and Eddie Johnson would eventually get those 2 goals back for Seattle, giving them a home draw. In front of a comparatively tame 37,000 and change in CenturyLink Field. Here we go. The Rave green for Seattle, the white for Vancouver. And Leveron with the throw into Camilo. Back to Leveron. Out to Kobayashi, who gets that cross into Miller, who's all alone. Miller victimizing the Seattle defense there. Just want to quickly show off the formations here as we go to the... As we get into this. Quick look at this. Formation. Nope, body language. Formation. So you can see here, I'm sick of the way things are going at the left back. Leveron actually started at left back with Daniil Henry and Andy O'Brien forming the central pairing. Actually pretty happy with how that went, which is why we have Vilches coming in so that we can spell off Leveron and Henry in the center there. Alright, back to full. And away we go. So off the kickoff. It's always fun when you're getting these chances right off the kick, because you know it's going to be a good game. Unfortunately, Daniil Henry's clearance, not the best one. And Eddie Johnson feeds Eric Zavaleta, but he is offside by quite a bit. Now, Dax McCarty, though, takes the free kick back to Daniil Henry. Out wide to Miller. Kenny Miller to Rio Coker. To YP Lee. Up to Miller on the right flank. Attacks his man. Gets by him. And the nice cross to Maddox is off the post. Oh, Maddox. If that isn't snake bit, I just don't know what it is at this point. McCarty gets a solid shot in from distance. Michael Schmerning with the save. McCarty off the throne from YP Lee, back to Henry, back to YP Lee. Rio Coker to Kobayashi. Kobayashi chips it forward. Hurtado, what I'm guessing was supposed to be a back pass to Schmerning, knocks it into his own net. Probably better than Camilo could have hoped for, so thanks, Hurtado. However, it was not to be for long, as in the second half, Brad Evans all alone, inside post and in. Can't leave him open, that open. And then Pearson will eventually set up this ball to Evans. Back to Hurtado. His clearance nearly goes south, but this time Zavaleta is there to clean up the mess, and Gesperning's long ball gets only as far as Miller. But then Pearson does get it back up to Mauro Rosales. And on the forward attack here, Rosales does put the ball off of Leveron. Comes back to Pearson, then to Joseph. Shalry Joseph to Brad Evans. Out to Pearson. Pearson to Rosales. Rosales does get the cross in, and Henry gets it only as far as Evans. Back to Rosales, and this time Eddie Johnson with 2 kicks at it. Gets it past Simon Thomas for the equalizer. A good, solid attacking press there by Seattle to equalize. Kobayashi with the free kick to try and set things up. Unfortunately, nobody really gets anywhere close to that. And that's how everything would end. So, that brings us to the New England match. And our continuing search for defensive help Oh, good. Leveron won't dive into tackles. Thank goodness. Dominic Rituro, player of the week. No goals of the week are against us, which is always good. That's well, that's interesting. Won't be able to afford him. AZ up for 1.67 million. 1.1 million spread over 24 months. I'm just going to reject that straight up. Al Rayyan made a bid for Kofi. 450,000. Huh. Well, that's interesting. Who do I have in that spot? I got Rio Coker. I've got McCarty. You know what? I don't really want to get rid of Kirsch, so we're just going to go ahead and reject that. Player's important first team. All right. Not having. And yeah, I am pleased. I think it'll be a lift. I certainly hope so. I certainly hope so. It wasn't hard to keep it quiet. Progress. Three-year contract at 31. Quality player. And considering that that 3-year contract is on the cheap, I'm okay with giving him a 3-year contract because I'm not going to be cap screwed as a result of it. Good. Jamie Smith waived. 32. Oh, not interested. Inverness have accepted a 1.3 million offer for Graham Shinnie, but sure, when I offer it, they won't even listen. Huh. Interesting. I'm not going to be able to afford him, though. Not interested. Al-Jaish. No. Important first-team player. Let's just set his transfer status. He is not available for loan. His asking price is at least $1 million. Reject all offers below asking. Confirmed. And Cuevas has cleared waivers because that was horrible. Sanchez has agreed to go on trial. 20-year-old striker. Alright, so this will be interesting. We got a midweek match against Chivas coming up next. Another home match at that. Yeah, this is interesting. 4-star player. Potential to be quite good. He is international, and he is wanted, so whether or not we can hold on to him is another question entirely. But always good to get these trialists. Not interested. Nantes. Nantes are really up in their bids. 1.72 mil for Camilo. Unfortunately, yeah, my asking price is going up. We should confirm that. All right. The U20s. Good for them. Did any of my players show up in that? Because I do have some U20s. Yeah, Gazol? No. He was player of the match. I don't think he's one of mine, though. Danny Turnbull. That's one of mine. 6.4. Is Campbell one of mine? I believe he is. 6.9. Good for him. Oh, Crepeau. A former, or possibly current, Montreal keeper. Bryce Alderson had a good time out. Excellent. Caleb Clark. Good. Walker Zimmerman. Who is he currently playing with? Oh, Dallas. C20s. Bose. That's for 3 days, though. Daniel Petrasso. Deeply unhappy. Well. Ooh. Transfer listed client. Plays wingback. Oh my goodness. Oh, good. He's developing well. That's excellent. Let's see what we got here. Isaac Chansa. Alright. Carlisle Mitchell. Didn't do so well, but at least he saw the field for a full 90. Whew, good for him. Caleb Clark. Bryce Alderson. And Campbell and Turnbull. Good, getting some reps. Always good to see. Oh boy. BC Place return for Harvey. That's right. New England picked him up. And I have Tierney. And he's on the bench for me. And he's been starting regularly. 14 appearances, 6.56. Tough time. Everyone has to work together. He'll be ready. Impatient possession game. How are we going to counter possession? Attack the opening whistle. I am looking to play attacking game. Not really want to talk about Harvey. Considering the way I dropped him like a hot potato. Alright. Oh, they want Hurtado on loan. Yes. Yes, indeedy. I also want him to can be recalled. Key players striker. Excellent. Good. Excellent. Heaps. Good. Oh, you gotta love mind games, and when the reporters are actually apparently trying to stir things up in the process, adds a little bit of something to the game. And I do like how, at least at the level of MLS, I don't know if this would be the same at the lower level clubs, but it's good to see that reporters are actually responding to comments made by coaches and following up and trying to get a bigger story out of it. It adds a little more of a dynamic nature to the press conferences. I mean, the question and answers are still fairly rote, but they are at least varied with the responses to the responses, or the follow-ups, which is nice. You have to at least think about it for a little bit longer. Sign with Crystal Palace. 12.5 a week. Man, he wouldn't sign for me, though. Alright, well, remove you from the short list. Tyler's back in training, thank goodness. Oh, Andorra. That's not good. Oof. Anybody from us play in this match? Junior Hoylett. Yeah, right, that's not happening. Simon Thomas did not see the field, though he was called up. And Tybert saw the field. Good for him. Poland in the U.S. draw. Did I have anyone? I don't think I did. Van Bose. Oh, he's got potential. Good to know. Daniel Petrasso. Mr. Flames plays mid-attacker. I wonder if we could get my new scout, Yami William. Go have a look at him, will you? No, I don't want him. More results. Oh, that's better from Crouch. 15-0. Whew. Yikes. That is a stomping. Tybert did decently. Shansa. And Pulak has finished his trial, and we're not interested in him, so that's fine. Alright. Here we go. Looks like they're going with that very familiar... Oh, Gonsalves is out. There's a lucky break right there. He's going to be able to actually hurt them. Oh, shoot, Thomas is on international duty. Right. Can't play him. Looks like Knighton gets the start. And I'm gonna need somebody up. Gordon Showers? No. We need a keeper. Is Campbell? He's on international duty. Shoot! Alright, well, son, it looks like you've, temporarily... No, you know what? I'm gonna trust that we can get this done. Might come back to bite me, might not. I'm gonna need... What do I need more of? Defensive proposals. Get Corbin. Yes. Vilches, you can have... You can have number 2. Enjoy. Alright, it's going to be very similar styles here. Oh, right, Steve Zakuani got picked up by New England. Oh my goodness. It's going to be a very all-offensive affair. Yeah, let's just stay on Zakuani. Bernardo Karate, stay on him. Agadello must already be gone. Alright, and Nguyen. Alright. Give the fans something to cheer today, everyone. We're at home. Oh, Dax McCarty, don't switch off. I order you to believe in yourself. Alright, we are going to try and control this game. We're going to retain possession. And here we go. Al-Shabaab's boss is in the stands. He's probably scouting somebody from my team, no doubt. Possibly Camilo or Kofi. Oh man, look at that. That's a good size of white bar there. That's what you want to see. Short passing play, alright. Karate with the header. That's going nowhere fast. And picks up the loose ball. Long ball distribution finds Miller to Rio Coker. Rio Coker looks up. Sees Kobayashi. Back to O'Brien. Andy O'Brien out to Kobayashi. Over to Camilo. Camilo finds Maddox. Maddox, trying to get by his man, goes out wide to Leverone. Leverone, over to Kobayashi. Through ball. Fouls Rio Coker. Saved by Shuttleworth. A good save by Shuttleworth there. Oh, Rio Coker should have finished that. Alright. Henry to Rio Coker. To McCarty. Dax McCarty over to Camilo. Camilo. Goes long for Maddox. It's a good ball, and Maddox is through, but he misses. Maddox. 2 clear-cut chances. 0 goals. Not good. Come on, guys. Well, we're controlling the game, which is good. That's what we wanted. Here we go from the throw-in set piece. Camilo trying to find Maddox. Can't get the ball to him. Dorman on the counter here. Finds Karate, but O'Brien chips that away back to Miller. Miller to Rio Coker. Out wide to YP Lee. Lee. Cars to the area looking for Maddox. Can't hit him, but Kobayashi picks up that ball. Back to Miller. Back to Rio Coker. Kobayashi. This is Dax McCarty. To Kobayashi. Daigo Kobayashi to Rio Coker. Dax McCarty. Daigo Kobayashi up to Camilo. Camilo. Looking for a through shot. Oh, what a goal by Camilo! Oh, wow! Camilo with a laser to the top corner. Dances around counted here. 1, 2, 3, 4 defenders that he skins before just, laces that shot at goal. Oh, what a goal by Camilo. That's what we needed. 1-0 for Vancouver. Going into half. Well, that was what we needed here. Come on, boys. Keep it up. Keep it up. I'm worried that New England's 2 shots have been on target. The only 2 shots they've had. Well, that's not good. Alright, and they are coming back with more here. And Daniel Henry's not looking too good. Alright, let's bring on Vilches. Time for him to make his debut. On for Daniel Henry, and we'll swap him with O'Brien. Alright, confirmed, and pep talk is given. Meanwhile, before we get quite to that point, we have a highlight. Miller finds YP Lee. The cross finds Maddox to Camilo. Make it 2! 2 for Camilo! Oh, that is wonderful. 7th of the season. Oh, I can sense a slump being busted. I can sense a slump being busted. Oh, what a great goal there by Camilo off the setup from Maddox. This is looking good. Alright, I think we're going to get some fresh legs on here. Let's get Gershon Kobe onto the field for Daigo Kobayashi. And that'll give us some flexibility. Probably bring Mane on, or bring on Korb for Lee. Alright, Kobayashi off, Kofi on. And we are looking pretty good. Last 5 minutes here. We will bring on Korb for Lee. Look at that, Korb. You got some playing time. Or Luis Camargo, though. Oh, it's a penalty! Come on, that was not a penalty. Well, New England with the chance to make it interesting here. It's AJ Soares in. Beats Knighton, and they have 5 minutes to work with. Can they do something with this? 3 minutes of extra time. Not gonna happen. Oh, who did Soares injure? Doesn't matter. Core with a throw in. Camilo's 2 goals are all we needed. Thank goodness. A good win, boys. Well done. We have bumped the slump. Oh, this visual hiccup. Sports Interactive, if you're watching this, please fix it. 8.8 for Camilo on 2 goals. Man of the match. No surprise there. And 3 huge points as we go into our next match here against Chivas, where we are going to desperately need to follow that up with another win if we plan on getting out of the basement of the Western Conference. Well, we will get to that next time. You've been watching Blue and White. My name is Rituro. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.